through to contact him, it would be easier rather than going through me. Unfortunately, we have so many people traveling and
For sure.
and on projects, and so I can't really, give you a specific time or set up an appointment myself. If you want me to, I can kind of look here and see. Do you know what his title?
Yeah, I believe he was the design engineer and the project manager.
Okay. Did you have the last name?
Myers, Brad Myers.
Okay. Look on here and see if I can find his name.
Otherwise, if there was another person, in and around the Kearney area who acts as, kind of that same position or title or is in the office today.
Okay. Normally we just ask if people could have an appointment set up prior to coming in, because I don't have access as far as to everyone's schedule.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you have the contact information for some of those people at least? And maybe I could give them a call and send up an appointment maybe next week or something.
I would like to tell you that I do, but I honestly am not able to give that information out.
Sure. How would I go about getting that information? So I'm a manufacturer rep and I work with 2 distributors in the area. And so actually I got a call from both those distributors, kind of after you guys had been acquired by Crusader Construction and said it could be a great market for us. So.
Okay. Well, if you wanted to get back to one of them, if they could give you more information, I myself cannot, and I'm not allowed to give you information. But if they could help you out there and then let you know how you could contact them, that would be more convenient. It's just been an extremely busy week.
For sure.
And so I can't be very helpful to you. My phones have been ringing. I've just been very busy.
I'm sure it's been a really busy time, especially after switching from DB to Crusader. And
yes, thank you for understanding.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
If you just had a few minutes here, maybe I could ask you some questions.
Okay.
Just some very simple baseline. So actually here is a list of our distributors in town and their locations. So maybe if you could just set that on one of their desks.
Let me look here just a little bit more and see. Just trying to find, you said Brad Myers, design engineer or project manager?
Yep.
We just have so many employees.
Oh yeah.
So, and you wanted me to leave this with?
Either Brad Myers or whoever's your current project manager in Kearney. So I've actually got listed the Kearney managers and their respective distributors. So those are my 2 distributors that I have. They are great people to work with. If you could leave that on one of their desks, I'll get my contact information from them. I'll set up an appointment with one of them, but it'd be helpful if, before I went into that meeting, if they had some information on me beforehand, kind of what I do. So I work for SAD Pipes and I think we could really help you out, save some time, hopefully relieve some stress from you and all of your other employees.
Okay, normally we don't leave information for any of our employees, but I could try and make an exception here.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, I can maybe try and leave that for them. I'll look back here again and see if I can find any information.
And then just for me, Kathy, I noticed when I was driving in here that you guys were taking on a project at the Radisson Hotel. Do you know anything about that?
I'm sorry, I do not. We are just not allowed to give out any information whatsoever. But I appreciate your inquiring. Let me look here again and see if I can find something.
Well, Kathy, I've been kind of driving all day and, I'm pretty hungry and, it's about lunchtime. And do you happen to live in Kearney?
I do, yes.
Do you know any good places I can go for lunch, maybe?
That's always a good question. We have people constantly asking us, where we would suggest. you know, I could make several suggestions. I'm trying to think of some place in particular. Depends on what type of food you like.
Well, when I was driving in right by that hotel, there was that Cunningham's on the Lake place. Is that place any good?
Very, yes, it is. Mhm, we go there quite often.
Do you think by chance, obviously you have to take lunch, and I'm guessing a few of either the manager or something have to take lunch. Do you think I could possibly take you guys out to lunch? I could pitch my project for minutes, you know,
Uh-huh.
pay for your lunch and get you back to work. Do you think that
Right,
would work?
that is so kind of you. Yes, I'm having trouble even finding as far as Brad's schedule or anything, so,
For sure.
but I appreciate that. You know, and maybe down the road when you're able to come in next time, if you could set an appointment up, that would work out.
Do you know Brad pretty well, would you say?
No, I honestly do not. So, I'm still trying to look here on my computer
Yeah.
too.
So I just have a question. So after being acquired by Crusader, do you guys still operate in Nebraska, Kansas, South Dakota, Colorado, and Wyoming? Do you know?
I don't,
Okay.
I'm not authorized to answer that.
For sure.
I wish I could be more helpful to you, but I'm really not allowed to
Mhm.
answer that. Mhm. I'm trying to find here yet. It's just been such a busy week.
For sure.
We have so many traveling, so many different people, you know, so many different scenarios.
How has that transition been like for you, switching companies and?
You know, it's difficult for me to answer that. But that's very nice of you to ask. Mhm. Let me look here and see.
Well, I know you don't have a lot of information on the schedule or anything, but all I would want to do is just, you know, pop in, introduce myself,
Mhm.
possibly get his contact information and drop off this sheet with him and then be out. And that's all I would need. And,
Right.
you know, maybe I could still pay for his lunch and whatnot.
Actually, if you could just make arrangements prior to coming in, that would just be much more convenient.
Do you think I could at least get your phone number, Kathy? Just in case I can't get a hold of him by any chance, and
Right,
I can
we're-
call you early in the morning and see if you could catch him coming in.
Yes, we're just not really allowed to do that. And I apologize on behalf of the company. So, looking here to see, let's see.
Well, do you think you could at least leave him the sheet and then my phone number's on it? And from there, I can get his contact information from my distributor and go from there.
Okay. All right, well, I thank you for stopping in and I wish you good luck.
Well, it was really nice meeting with you, Kathy.
You too, Jackson.
Thank you.
Thank you.